All righty. Maria Menounos, Kevin Hart, welcome to Chicago.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're here, of course, for Rally Health Fest. Kevin, I already saw you were actually up working out this morning. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
What time did you get up?
That was like 3 in the morning, 3:30.
Are you kidding me?
Well, it's because it's last night, so I did it before I got on the plane to come here, so I came straight here.
Ah, okay. So yes, like I say, Rally Health Fest.
3:30 in the morning?
Not all the time. I did it last night because I knew I was coming here, and I said I'm not going to have time in the morning because we're going to be here doing all the stuff. So before I went to the plane, I got up at like 3:30, got it out the way, then went to the plane, landed, dropped my bags off, and came here.
Wait, so do you ever work out on your plane? I feel like you probably do.
No, I did one time, but that was because I had to, because of where I was going.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack the interview.
I love this. No, I just want you guys to keep going. I love it. So here for Rally Health Fest, tell me about Rally Health. Tell me what today is about for you guys.
Well, Rally Health Fest is normally outside, and it's normally in a more festive environment. Not that the day wasn't, but of course, the weather threw a wrench at us, and we had to adapt. So we decided to just make some random pop-ups. Maria did some things at some restaurants, and did some stuff with educating people on healthy eating. And then after that, we randomly popped up at a gym and jumped into some workouts with some people, just to simply motivate, inspire, and encourage people to continue to do what it is that they were doing on the day.
And why Chicago? Is there something about Chicago to bring it here?
Well, we've kind of gone all over. We've been in San Francisco, New York. You've been to Philly. We want to reach as many people as we can. Chicago's a big market, obviously. There's a lot of people that,
A lot of great people.
Yeah.
A lot of great people here in the city of Chicago. I mean, look, you go where the vibes are amazing and where you feel people are going to come out and not only have a good time, but leave inspired. Leave feeling like what they did was worth the time that they put into it. And the goal is to get a bunch of people to start day ones. And we got to see a lot of people that are already into day 7s, day 38s, day 97s. That gym was packed. Those people were in classes with or without us there. So to go there and to see that energy was pretty dope. That's amazing.
And why is it special for you guys? Because Maria, I know you were very vocal about the fact you had a brain tumor last year. So does that sort of enhance this whole thing for you?
I think so, for sure. I mean, I was always health conscious, and our partnership with Rally was always important to me because health, just like for Kevin, is really important to us. But I think for me now, my next step is like encouraging people to really focus on like those annual physicals and things like that I really wasn't necessarily doing before. I hadn't gone to the doctor in like years unless I needed like a Z-Pack or something. And had I not gone, I could have ended up having seizures and all kinds of things that would not have been fun. So I think especially for women, my biggest thing is reaching out to them and letting them know that they have to put themselves first, and you have to take your health into high consideration and not be too busy for it.
And Kevin, I know too, you have your new series on YouTube, What the Fit. I love this.
Oh, thank
You do everything from what, goat yoga to all kinds of stuff.
You name it. I mean, look, it's me putting my friends in fish out of water environments, realizing that you don't have to be in a gym to be active, finding fun things to do where you can be active and have a good time. I think we did goat yoga. We were firefighters.
Yoga?
Have you heard of this, Maria? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yoga with goats. It's a
That's
real thing.
awesome.
No, it's not. It's not as,
You didn't like it.
That's what they.
Wait, they sound like me.
It's very close. We did that.
I got
What
my last
else?
spending a month in the village in Greece with goats. That's where this came from.
Literally, it was very close. But they just pee and go to the bathroom all over. It's weird. It's very weird. I was a cowboy for a day with Leslie. Me and Conan were sumo wrestlers.
No.
What else did we get to do? Me and Niecy Nash were firefighters. This is just to name a couple.
That's
Me
so
and Bill
cool.
Hader.
I love this.
We had a bunch of like infomercial like workout things that we ordered and just opened them up and used them. It was fun. It's a lot of fun.
I love that.
Well, and I was going to ask you, in the process of doing this whole thing, aside from learning about Maria's laugh, which I love, because I talked to you years ago, and that was like one of my favorite things. Is there anything else?
No, you'll never forget it.
Yeah, it's very unforgettable. Have you learned anything else about each other going through this whole thing?
I've learned a lot about Maria.
Yeah.
Look, you're looking at a person who's been through a lot, and smiles and really appreciates life and appreciates the life that she's now living after what she went through, and the fact that she's using her platform to educate, to inspire other people to take care of themselves. I think that says a lot about her character and who she is. So the respect level has always been there, but it's through the roof now after really, really understanding her story.
Yeah, and what about you with Kevin?
Aww.
I know, that's so nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to, like, crack a joke or something. I'd be like, I learned that she's the biggest nerd I know. And she's going to stupid laugh.
People think that's fake. It's not.
It's
I know.
not
Fake.
I know. We covered this
It's
years ago.
It's a real laugh.
It makes me the perfect dork.
Yes.
With hanging out with a comedian all day. It's
Yeah,
really perfect.
yeah. So I provide the laughs.
Yes.
He thinks he provides the laughs. I'm technically providing the laughs.
Yeah.
No, Kevin's always inspired me. He's got so much energy and he's fierce. Like I look up to him. So we were talking about him in front of him like this, but I look up to him because he's so appreciative of everything that he has, and his humility is always there, even if he's riding in private jets and living an amazing life. The humility is always there, and your attitude is always like an A+, and he does everything on the top level. So I love that. Like I love when I see people working out hard, and then they work hard, and then they do all this stuff. Like it's inspiring to see how much you can accomplish at such a young age. Like you're even younger than me, I think.
I'm getting up there. I'm 40. So I'm getting up there. I'm climbing that ladder.
Well, talking about everything you do, am I right? 2 shows in Chicago this weekend?
Yeah, we're two shows at United Center tonight and tomorrow. Yeah.
That's,
200 people there, right?
Yeah, it's not big at all. A little small, intimate setting. Very
intimate.
Yeah,
That's right. I think, 70,000 of your closest friends, both nights.
Very intimate.
Yeah.
No, look. I've come a long way. I mean, I remember the days of doing the Chicago Theater and Zany's Comedy Club here in Chicago. So to now come back, for I think my second or third year and do the United Center again, multiple shows, it says a lot about the people here that embrace me and my craft. And, I feel like we have a relationship now, me and the city of Chicago. So I'm forever grateful, loyal, and I will always continue to come back, whether it's comedy clubs, theaters, or arenas. You got a fan in me forever.
Is Chicago a tough crowd, or tougher than other cities, or?
I don't do that. I don't categorize the different cities or countries, states, as tough as people. People are people. When you're talking about topics that can be considered to be universal, everybody can relate to them, everybody can understand them, and everybody can laugh. Some places are going to have more energy depending on the day, the time, what's going on than others, and you're always going to flip-flop there. But it's my job to give a good show, and to date, that's what I do. So knock on some wood, hope it doesn't end. I'll find a piece of wood. But, trying to provide entertainment at a very high level.
Yeah. Maria, you got married New Year's Eve. How's married life?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. It was fun. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of, threw that together in 2 weeks. No big deal.
NBD.
But it was perfect because we didn't have to worry about all the nonsense that, comes along with planning a wedding. A dress, a tux, a couple of rings, make sure my parents and his parents got there, and we were good.
Got a dream wedding right there.
Yeah.
That's it,
Goodness
right?
gracious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Any advice for Maria with married life?
Keep doing it like that. Keep it
simple.
Keep it simple. It'll be fine. Mine was not that simple. It was an event, but
Extravagant.
the headache of dealing with it is all worth it in the end. Ultimately, you can't give advice to people that are married. You're married. You're gonna go through whatever you're gonna go through, and you're gonna be happy while you go through it. Go through it together.
yeah, this is actually week 20 officially, year 20 for us this week.
Holy,
Yeah,
Get-
20
oh
years
my
ago, we got together this week.
holy shnikes.
Yeah.
I almost cussed and I cut it off. Shnikes. I remember
Yeah.
it. Shnikes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's
Thanks.
amazing.
Thank
That
you.
is
How do
amazing.
you remember that? Goodness, women.
Well, women,
Women. She's gonna get mad if he don't know. You don't know what today is?
Yeah,
No,
honey,
right?
hello.
Right. Saturday? What is it? It was weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what weekend? What?
Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh. Yeah.
Of course.
How could you forget? It was really special.
And so really quick here, being with an entertainment reporter, a guy in entertainment, a couple quick entertainment things I want to cover. First, Jumanji's getting a sequel, I hear.
Yes, from my understanding, we're all on board to do it. You know, taking our time with creating what that sequel is going to be, creating good material. You know what I mean? Look, we hit a ball out the park with Jumanji. Almost at $1 billion worldwide, unheard of. Didn't think it would happen. And now going into part 2, the bar is set so high that you can't rush it. You have to be patient. So,
is the feud between you and The Rock, that's a real thing?
yes, we don't like each other.
Stop. Really?
100%. We do not.
You don't like him. No. How do you not like him?
Well, we just don't get along. We're two different people. You know.
Yeah.
He's an asshole. There you go.
Didn't catch
Not
yourself
as
that
humble,
time.
That's the thing.
I didn't catch
Humility
myself on
matched
purpose.
with non-humility, right?
It really doesn't work.
He
That's
doesn't
the
smell what the
problem.
rock's cooking.
Yeah.
I
No.
understand. I understand.
Nose is stuffed up.
Fair enough. I don't know if you heard Meghan Markle's in town this weekend.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Whoa, you should get her to your show.
You know what? That would be a great thing. I don't
Yeah.
know how to get in touch with Meghan Markle though.
Well,
Tweet at her.
What if I was like, hey, yeah, I got her number. Yeah, why do you have Meghan Markle's number? Why do you have...
Weird.
It's like very strange, Kevin. No, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Everybody's got a princess in their phone. Duh.
Duh. Does the royal wedding interest you? I mean, for me, I'm obsessed with it. Maria, I don't know if it really interests you.
I mean, I hate to say, but not necessarily.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Is that bad?
No.
Man, I'm almost 40. You don't have time to be interested in that stuff. You
Right?
be happy. Congratulations.
Yeah, happy for them.
living
Happy
their
for
life.
them,
Those
yeah.
two people got a lot going on. Good
Yeah.
for them.
And what about, I couldn't believe the Chloe news. I mean, any reaction to that?
Had no reaction at all. Them people grown. Once again.
I'm just happy she's happy with the baby
With
and
the
the baby's
baby,
healthy
yes, of
and that she's doing great.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Finally, just the last thing, Kevin, of course, everybody saw the whole Super Bowl thing happen. I was so obsessed with that moment and the way and everything.
Great time. Had a great time.
I know. And it's,
In the playoffs, and then
Yeah.
we go to the championship, you can see the same thing again.
yeah. So since then, though, have you decided, like, okay, I'm not going to go out as hard? Anything since then? No.
I'm
Okay.
grown.
Oh, okay.
You understand I'm grown? Why do people not understand what the word grown means? I'm an adult. I do what I want. I'm grown.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm grown. If I want to go have a good time, I'm going to go have a good time.
Because I just know I've had moments like that, and then I tell myself, I'm like, okay, you know what? I cannot have that many margaritas anymore.
You're
But
talking to yourself too much. That's the difference between you and I. I'm
have
grown.
you too many?
What? I had a great time. I had a day off.
Oh, wait, I kind of remember this.
doesn't happen, I'm
Yes,
sure.
you
Because
know-
when your team beat my team, I
Yes.
wasn't drinking clearly
Yes,
because
you were upset.
I was upset.
I had a suite. Took all my friends Philadelphia to the Super
Good
Bowl.
for you.
Flew them out to the game. We in the suite. We had a great time. I would do it all over again. I'm grown.
You are grown.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
110%.
Live your life, people. Stop living your life for other people.
That's right.
How easy I set that up.
Yeah, I like that.
People watching go, man, he's right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
stop watching you. Go watch them
Live your life,
yourself.
man.
Yeah.
And see me at the Sixers game, courtside. We in the playoffs. I'll be at the game.
You guys actually have a real amazing
You're
shot.
about to see me. Let it happen again. let it
Might
happen
be your
again.
whole year.
Let me
Like,
get a double whammy.
Screw security, right? What's security anyway?
Philadelphia get a double whammy.
I mean, now that the Celtics have so many injuries,
I'm
like
cutting down the net. Let it happen.
We'll let you guys. Have
Let it happen. I'm treating it like the Final Four.
We're going to call it here. I'm going to look out for you with that. I really hope.
Kevin Hart cutting down the net of the NBA.